Most realtors think that posting videos on YouTube, you have to go viral in order to generate business. But I personally built a $120,000 per year real estate business solely using YouTube. And today I'm going to share exactly what I did so you can do the same. Hi, my name is William Zhang. I am a full-time real estate agent here in Austin, Texas. I teach other real estate agents on how to post the right videos for the right audience in order to grow their real estate business without spending money on ads and especially without a big audience. First, let's talk about why I got started on YouTube. So when I joined real estate industry in 2023, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to grow my business, right? I tried door knocking. I literally went down 10 minutes from my neighborhood and I searched like the area that has high turnover rate and I started knocking doors. And you have to do it and you have to show up every single day. The day you stop door knocking, the day your lead flow stops. And that is not really a system that I'm into. I came from a technology background. I used to be a consultant. I used to be working in the tech industry. So that means that I come from a place where systems and processes and doing things efficiently is like the key mantra, where you have to do things at scale using leverage. And that's when I came across the Mike Sherrard, who's this real estate training guy on YouTube. He does a fantastic job giving me the fundamentals, right? Give me the foundations on how to create YouTube videos for real estate. So I started making videos according to the blueprint that he provided. But I also tried things on my own and I made a ton of mistakes. I started posting like YouTube shorts where I thought to myself, okay, the process of getting people to know that I'm a real estate agent is to get them to know that I'm a real estate agent. So I started making content that is appealing to general audience. In this case, I started doing food reviews around the city. Every day I go out for lunch, go out for dinner. I will film myself eating at these locations. I'll say, hey, if you're looking to buy or sell your home here in Austin, check out this taco place. And also I'm your Austin realtor. So those things get me a lot of views, thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of views, but no one called. So that's when I realized that getting views on YouTube isn't enough, right? Just getting to be known isn't enough. So that's like the number one mistake when I started posting food review videos. I was posting videos on YouTube telling people I'm a realtor. Yes, but I was posting videos that doesn't really convert to leads. I got no leads coming in. So that's when I realized I needed to change. So I started posting a lot more real estate videos, things like the pros and cons of living in Austin, the market update videos every single month. I go into details and do these data analytics. What's it like to invest in Austin, Texas? All those different topics. So that one started giving me a lot of tractions, right? Give me some tractions, where the leads are started flowing in. In that case, I got some calls. I got people calling, hey, I just put an offer on this house right here, on this new construction home. Do you think it's a good deal for me? So so that's like one of the most ridiculous calls I've gotten, because like you already put in an offer, you have your own realtor, or maybe you didn't go through realtor in the new construction home transaction. Why are you calling me about this thing? But then I was so young, I was so naive, I didn't know what to do. So I said, yeah, I think it's a really good deal. I can do some market research on you for you and try to see whether that's a good deal, what you should do, and things like that. I just can't believe I did that for clients that already made an offer on a home that's under contract, going through the whole process. Just doesn't really make sense to me. But then I also make videos like how would the interest rate, how the Federal Reserve affect the interest rate here in the real estate market. I didn't even say Austin, just say real estate market. And that get a lot of views, I get a lot of subscribers. But little did I know, all those general views, all those general videos are generating leads that are unserious. They're generating leads that are tire kickers. They're generating leads from Virginia. They're generating leads from New Jersey, the places that I can't even serve. I can't even service, and I can't really make money off of. So there are a lot of work to consult. There are a lot of work to filter them out. And so that's when I really started to grow as a real estate agent, right? I start filtering out and recognize which one of these are tire kickers. I started like having like a system, a mental system in place to say, what are some of the questions I should be asking to decide whether this is someone I should put my time and resources into. But then at the same time, even though I'm getting some views, I'm getting some audience, I'm getting some people calling in, I found myself digging into a deeper and deeper hole, because that, without me recognizing it, I'm screwing up all of the YouTube algorithm. When YouTube recognizes my video, they see that, okay, here are some videos that get 200 views, 200 views, 200 views, 500 views, and there's one gets 3,000 views. that means that this 3,000 views better for YouTube as a platform because people watch it and they watch it for longer. So they, as a platform, should be pushing this type of content to these people. So that means that the videos that I'm getting 3,000 views on are these like very broad, very general real estate topics, like how would the Federal Reserve interest rate decision affect the real estate market? So because that one got the most view, YouTube say that in the future, I want this creator to make more videos like this. But making videos like that doesn't benefit me. Doesn't benefit me as a real estate agent here in Austin, Texas, where I want people looking to buy or sell home here in Austin, Texas. So that slowly screwed up my YouTube algorithm, and any new videos that I push into the audience who have watched these very broad YouTube videos before. So for example, if I started posting things like a home tour for this community at this price point here in Austin, this new community. And they will try to push this to people who watch that 3,000 view video about this broad real estate topic. But they don't care about this home in Austin, Texas. And that in turn hurt that video performance. And that in turn hurt the future video performance. And that in turn hurt the entire channel's performance. That's when I realized I kind of screwed up my YouTube algorithm and I needed to change. So I started another channel focusing on a very small niche of audience. And to my surprise, it actually took off even better than before. I started getting leads left and right. I started getting people calling in. I started getting people who are serious. They are buyers, they are sellers, they are renters, they are people looking for commercial real estate because I targeted into a niche that I know I can serve well and have a competitive advantage of. So the niche I went into when I niched down is that because I speak Mandarin, which is a form of Chinese, obviously, I started posting real estate videos for Mandarin-speaking audience about Austin real estate because I recognize that there isn't a lot of competition in that market. And before, when I was using Mike Sherrard's blueprints of creating YouTube videos where we talk about things like market updates. We talk about things living in Austin, Texas, pros and cons of living in Austin, Texas, cost of living in Austin, Texas. And I don't know if you know this, there's this guy called Soo-Min Kim. He's probably a legendary story, a legendary guy here in Austin because he started in real estate in 2021, closed $80 million in real estate transactions in his first year as a real estate agent. And then because he uses YouTube and only YouTube, right? And that inspires so many real estate agents, myself included, to start using YouTube as the way to generate leads and try to create business, try to generate business. And that in turn made Austin, Texas one of the most vlogged, one of the most competitive YouTube space out there. There are people, if you take a look, just search like Austin real estate, you'll find like hundreds, tens, if not hundreds of real estate agents creating content on YouTube. And they're basically very similar topics. And they all have the same title, they all have the same thumbnail, they all have the same homes, the same community that they toured. And to me, I recognize that the audience that they were serving is the same niche. That is actually in terms a niche as well. They're serving the relocation niche, right? Austin, Houston, Dallas, these are great areas for relocation because it's one of the most inflowed areas in the past few years, the past decade or so, like from California, from East Coast, from West Coast, right? We got people moving here left and right. So it's a great niche if there are no competitions or it's just moderate competition. But because of how heavy the competitions are, the YouTube videos that you make or I had to make had to be absolutely fantastic. You had to stand out somehow or it will get lost in a sea of YouTube videos created by these other agents who are trying to attract the same niche of buyers. And to me, I need to start a new niche. I need to be the big fish in a small pond. And that's when I really saw my business took off, right? That's where I really saw the leads coming in, where I saw deals actually happening, where I started making money as the real estate agent, right? So just to run some numbers, let me just take a look right here. I focus on the niche of Mandarin speaking buyers and sellers who are interested in Austin real estate. And because I have this competitive advantage of speaking a different language, I can appeal to that. And I know how to make videos. I can appeal to that niche. I can educate them about the Austin real estate market. So that's what the competitive edge that I have for my niche. And when I make videos, and this entire video, the title, the thumbnail, the video, all of it is in Chinese. So it's as if I'm speaking to my audience and understanding their problems. I just closed a deal a couple weeks ago. This buyer told me that she's been watching my videos for the past year, and then she's ready. She wants me to be her real estate agent, and then she just put an offer on the $800,000 home, and then we just closed last week. So it was a fantastic deal. Like that, she says she trusts me so much because I provide so much value. I create so much content around Austin real estate, and it's as if I was speaking to her. That's the response I get from her, right? There are other clients who said they trust me so much because I'm a transparent person, that I'm authentic on YouTube. And I think that's another skill that you need to have. Sidetrack. You need to be transparent and authentic on YouTube, because if you're not, they can sense it. They can sense it, right? The audience are smart. People are smart. They know that you're not being real with them. So when you start making videos about the pros and cons, they start sharing like the negatives or why you should not move here, people start trusting you. So that's some of the video topics we can talk about later. But the result is, because I found a niche that worked for me and I used the same leverage, which is spending my time to create videos on YouTube that gets viewed over and over again by tons of people. I didn't have to go out and door knock. I didn't have to pick up a phone and cold call. I didn't have to send out mailers, because YouTube wants people watching. And on this channel, I did not post any random videos. I didn't post English speaking videos. I didn't post random videos about food. I just post about real estate. I try to stay niche down about real estate in Austin for Mandarin speaking buyers and sellers. And that to me got me buyers who are interested in new construction homes. That to me got sellers who want to sell their investment home. I got buyers who are cash buyers who bought investment homes. We got renters who are looking to move here for a couple years and then buy their next home. And then I even got some commercial deals out of it, because I took a really good standing on YouTube for this cultural niche, this language niche, which is a great niche to be in, by the way. So the rough numbers, I made about $120,000 in gross commission this past 10 months, 11 months or so. I got clients, all of them from YouTube, right? They are buyers, they are sellers, they are investors, they are commercial buyers, they are commercial leases, so they're renters too. So all of them, because I have this leverage in place and I tackle a niche that I know I have a competitive advantage in. So the flow goes that they watch my videos on YouTube, and then they sometimes reach out to me using phone call, they reach out to me using text, they reach out to me using WeChat, they reach out to me using email, they reach out to me just using like an appointment booker that I have, appointment link on my YouTube channel. So all of the ways they convert into an appointment where I have buyer consultation, seller consultation, and then eventually I turn into actual clients, and then eventually turn into money in my bank, in my pocket, right? So this is the key takeaway. If you don't take away anything else from this channel, from this video, it's that you should take away this. You can have a small channel with big impact, and because the right people watch your videos at the right time, right? It's no longer about creating a general real estate channel about a general topic in real estate in a general area. That will get lost in a sea of other competitors. The only way you can stand out is you start to niche down. And that's what I'm going to talk about, which is YouTube niche marketing for real estate agents. YouTube is a great platform. It's a platform that works for me 24/7. I know I don't have to go door knocking today because I created a video that gets watched by hundreds and sometimes 1,000 people, right? Hundreds, sometimes 1,000 people. And then every week, my current workflow is that every week I just film one video. It takes me maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours to film that one video and then post it and then share it. And then that's the work I do. And then that continuously build up and compound every single week, because that video, when someone start watching it, YouTube will recommend other similar videos by my channel to the same person. You've seen that before, right? You click on one video on YouTube and YouTube say, hey, you watch pretty long time for this video. I'm going to start sharing some of the other content, other videos that's similar to this video from this creator to you on your YouTube feed. So that's how it works. And this thing is evergreen. I have one video just took off about maybe like 2 months ago, and I shared that video 10 months ago. So that's how great, how much I love YouTube, because YouTube is a search engine. It works for Google. When you search Google Austin real estate in Chinese, my videos pop up. My videos pop up because I dominate my niche. I do a good job at doing the right optimization, and I dominate that niche. So people discover that video and they'll discover my other videos, and they eventually reach out to me and want to be my client for real estate transaction here in Austin, Texas. And I don't go for platforms like Instagram or TikTok because I've done that before. I used to be a pretty big TikTok creator where I create content that generated millions of views. You know how much money I made from that millions of views on TikTok? Zero, nada, nothing. You know why? Because they reward short-term viewing. You watch it, you forget about it. And I think what I've seen or experienced that after like a week or so, your video will never, those short form videos on Instagram and on TikTok just don't get any views anymore. And that is basically a hamster wheel where you're creating content for its lifestyle. You have to create freshness, right? You have to tell the algorithm, hey, I create a new content, please push my content. And that's just not a way for me to grow a business, right? I want to focus on the deal making, focusing on servicing my clients. YouTube is a channel, it's a marketing channel that helped me generate leads to convert to clients. But it's probably the best channel out there, out of all the social media platforms out there. YouTube is great because it's evergreen. You'll serve your clients, you will serve your potential clients the best videos. And another thing is that, and because of YouTube does a great job at doing evergreen content and sharing related content from that creator, from your channel to the relevant audience, you don't need to have viral hits, right? You don't need to go viral. You don't need millions of views or hundreds of millions of views like Mr. Beast. You just need a couple of very, very helpful videos that speaks to your niche, that solves their most pain point, that will generate the leads for you. And that is also the way you stand out amongst all of the realtors who just have a YouTube channel to post random videos on, right? That means because eventually you need to be the number one option. You need to be the number one option in your marketplace for your target audience, for your niche. And that's how I think in the future real estate will be. The generalist real estate agents will get left behind. The generalist real estate agents will get left behind. The generalist real estate agents will go out of business. But the specialists, the one who have a clear niche, deliver clear value to their intended customer base, they will stick around. They will grow their business. They'll take market share from the generalists out there. And that's how they're going to win in the next decade of real estate. If I did this, you can do this too. If I did this during 2023, 2024, if I built my business in one of the worst real estate market and I can grow it from 0 to 6 figures by myself, you can do this too. So if you want to go deeper, go deeper into this topic, understand YouTube niche marketing, grab my niche starter kit. Grab my niche marketing starter kit using the link down below. It will give you 10 niches that I think that are worth pursuing for real estate agents in your local area. And it will give you 5 video topic ideas, 5 video topic ideas for each of these niches. You can use it, you can get it and take a look and see how that can inspire you to take action. You can use it in the link down below. And in my next video, I'm going to show you why niche marketing is the fastest and the best way to get you clients in your local marketplace. Click on this video next.